Hello, ladies and gents. We are back again, and this time we're dealing with September 9th through the 15th. Can you believe it already? Whew. And before I get started, I want to remember to say hi to the new viewers. We've got somebody new that signed up and say welcome aboard, and hope you enjoy our little dissertation, brief as it is. Let's see what's going on in this neck of the woods. Okay, other than the fact that it's 107 degrees today, let's see what's going on. Well, that was kind of crumbly done. Let me do it one more time, okay? Oh, just as mine, it's a little side thought. For those of you that are interested in what's going on, like with your spirit guides and things like that, I just got a message that what you need to do is pay attention to random thoughts. And it can be just a random word or whatever. You might want to jot it down. You could look up the meaning of it or whatever, because that's their way of starting to talk to you. And when you acknowledge it, even if maybe you don't have all the letters right and all the words right, they realize they've got your ear now. Okay, so they'll start sharing information with you. Okay, so this can be your guardian angels, it can be your spirit guides, it can be people that you loved in this life that are on the other side. But they're reaching out to make connections with you now. Okay, so that's it. Oh, like the other day, I don't know why I woke up in the middle of the night and had the word constabulary in my mind. So I had to go look that up to see what it meant. And actually, it has to do with anything directly affiliated with constables, which is the English word for police officers, which is significant to me. Okay, so just know that as weird as the word may be, it might have special meaning for you. So now I know that the person that's connected to the English policeman is still saying, hi, I'm connected with you. So this is not the first time I've heard from them, but it's the first time they used that word. Okay, so just a little message for you. Let's see what's up. Okay. Hang on, we're going to lay down 10 cards. Wow. Okay. Okay, just to begin with, it sure looks to me like we've got a lot of major arcana cards that are popping up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana cards. What's with you guys? You've got a lot of power on the people that are out there watching this today. Whatever day you're watching it, doesn't matter. It's all appropriate. But it's telling me that half of your life is being guided and led, sometimes pushed, and the rest of it is up to you. So you'll get an important message, and what you do with it's totally up to you. But what we want to see is, it looks like we've had a period now that we are sitting and waiting, and that period is just about over. Just about over, okay? Because that's what my hangman is about. Sometimes with this, it's so that we can get a different perspective on something, okay? So just bear in mind that things have changed in the last 6 months, and it has to do with your understanding, because I've got this really good card right here. Let me see if I can move this. Okay, I have a really good card here, which speaks to me of communications via media. So this can even be like something on the internet that you make a connection with that is going to lead you to new information, because we've got that new card. And it says, pay attention to what's going on, because it's going to change your mindset, right? The thing is, it's going to help you be more discerning on what you believe to be the truth and what you know for a fact is not. Okay? So this next 2 months is going to be really critical in helping us understand what is reality and what isn't. And I mean that in terms of what's going on in maybe your household, as well as what's going on in terms of, never mind the lawnmower, okay? What's going on even politically around us, okay? It's going to help us determine where the truth lies, because this is saying what's been obscured is going to be revealed. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Might have some new information that's going to be coming to us, perhaps even in the news. Okay, so heads up on that. This is telling me we're going to be deciding what we want, what we don't want. Our future depends on us, and this is being highly selective on what we're going to be accepting as truth for the rest of our generation. Okay, so this is really an interesting card, especially about sorting out what is valid and what is not valid. Okay, and it's perfectly okay to speak up at this time because this is telling me you're finding that it's the end of one particular cycle. Okay, this is the death card, but it's not about physical death. It's about coming full circle and coming to the end of that cycle. So this is what we're looking at next. Okay, and if it's not having to do with you, you can just rest assured that somebody is looking at the end of their profession, and they're getting really kind of thoughtful about, well, how did I contribute to this? So you might find that the people that are involved in the lie making, it's going to come crashing down on them, and they're going to be exposed as a result of that. How about that? Some of you may be interested in taking a trip. This is the card that says that there's going to be a trip coming up. Just be mindful. I would buy trip cancellation insurance if you're going to go a big distance. So if you're going to go to Europe, think about that because you might have a delay. Okay, and if you have your insurance, it's like, no problem, I'm covered, right? But the Tower card also says expect some quick changes. So you're on the right path, but sometimes it gets altered for us. So don't get your chonies in a bunch. Just figure out, it's like, this is important for me and I can deal with it. Yeah, it's going to be good. What do we got? Yeah, and it's even help maybe coming from a younger person. They're going to help you with understanding with what you don't want to do anymore. Like, I would love to have a website set up all nice and tidy for me. I've tried to do it myself and I hate doing it. So part of what is going on in my life is I have someone that's doing a lot of this. And it might be that's what you're going to look at. I'm not going to do this anymore, but I'm going to find a person maybe younger and who's a little more eager to accept change in what I'm doing with my computer. And I'll be finding the answers to my problems via somebody else, okay? Ooh, this is really cool. And honestly, I think this has to do with a female that's in our realm right here. I'm going to say this specifically for you. So if this resonates with you, please take it. It's telling me that you have ideas at this time that you are reluctant to put down on paper. But this is telling me you have a book that's waiting to be written and you're just sticking around, playing with the ideas, and your cards are saying, let's start. Okay? Maybe it starts with, it was a dark and stormy night. That's really okay. It's a beginning. Stop being critical of yourself and just do, okay? This is a book. It's sitting there. It wants you, and it's ready to go. So let's take a chance at that. What's the worst that could happen? You get somebody to edit it for you, and they say, redo these 3 chapters. You could do that. It could happen. All right, let's see what else we got. 2 cards from Mother Peace. And this is saying, it says, don't beat yourself up. Don't be brokenhearted over things that you feel like you made mistakes and you didn't carry it through or didn't follow through or whatever is going on. Because this is telling me now you're being offered some choices. Maybe it was the right thing for you to say, no, I'm not going to do it. That was the choice you had to learn how to make. It's really okay because now you have 2 choices. You can stay and do what you haven't done, or you could go ahead and do something new. This is a good card. And it is talking about during the period of Virgo, and what we're getting into right now is we're right on the tippy edge of Libra. So put your Virgo ideas together, all right? It's necessary that you do that now. And don't beat yourself up. You made a mistake? Try it again. Who cares, right? Let's see what's up. Let's take 2 from Hanson Roberts. There you are again. Yeah. And this is encouraging you. You got the 8 of Swords, which means that you've kind of like restricted yourself right now, but it's ready for change. And Swords about your mind stuff, your ideas. And this is, somebody's going to look at your stuff and they're going to say, this is a wonderful idea. You need to act on this. And that's a good thing about what's going on right now is you're approaching, all of us are approaching the time for action. So remember that you got a couple of months where you should be performing what you feel obligated to do. It's getting busy and doing it, looking and actually being appreciated for it. So you go from feeling like I made mistakes to it's like, that's okay. If I hadn't made that mistake, I wouldn't be able to know what my next step should be. So you're doing good. Please remember that. If you forget, play this video again and remind yourself, I know what I'm doing. I'm just taking the roundabout way to get there. Okay? So once again, thanks to our new people that came and joined us. And I want you to take good care of yourselves. It is now 107. So I suspect for the next couple hours, it might go up a few more degrees. So say your prayers for us and for Arizona, because they're looking at 100 days of 100 degrees. Wow. Take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you real soon.